Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Price. This extra sparkly card reading from the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck is to support our expansion into more of our divine creative birthright, which, of course, is not only beneficial for you and what's in your life, but it's beneficial for the field of humanity, and the world really needs this right now. Neutral, balanced, love immersion. And the light language on the cards supports you to release and activate through your higher self in a way that's perfect for you in your present moment. And this time I was guided to pull two cards, and they actually both ended up being from the Pleiadian suit, which is all about expansion. The Pleiadians had one of the fastest paths of ascension because they learned to integrate the negative and the positive rather than avoid or polarizing. Now, this can feel like a really challenging time on so many levels as the world is going through a lot of chaotic change. But it is also a time for you to be expanding your light work. And what I mean by that is applying it into your life more directly, whether you're meditating or you're at work, you're running errands, wherever you are focusing more of your light work intention, the potentials that you want to see in the world. And then being that light flows the information of love and healing into the field that we're all immersed in. And then your inspired actions flow from there. And your valuable focus is not just responding by default to the disempowerment narratives that abound. You're actively creating. But let's dive right in because this will apply directly to the card reading. The first Pleiadian card is uniqueness. This is such an important and valuable part of our experience here in separation. We know that separation isn't the whole story, but it is part of the story here. You're in a separate body, in a separate location, having different experiences than I am. And we each have unique talents, weaknesses, unique desires and goals. And uniqueness, like diversity, is built into the system of life while we're in physicality. And as we embrace that, we are accepting that each aspect of life has value. The positives drive us forward with excitement and support. The negatives drive us forward with courage and creativity, even if that is eventually instead of immediately. There's a beautiful passage in the booklet that says, as you share your unique light, you find life is an abundant system designed to support your thriving. Think about that for a moment. You are unique in all of time and space. You are life in human form. Your thoughts, your desires, your emotions, they are important to life. You are the eyes and ears of life. You are the creative vehicle that life is able to facet through. And you are cherished by life because you are life. Energy is unconditionally flowing through you, whether you're choosing love or you're choosing hate. And without your unique perspective, life has less information of creation. So as you share your unique light, you find that life is an abundant system that's designed to support your thriving. And it can be easy for it to feel like life is against us sometimes, or that humanity is so off track with fear and control and domination instead of love that there's no hope. But life has been birthing hope over and over and over. It's you, unique, valuable you. and so many others that are wanting to thrive, wanting their children to thrive, their family, their community, their country, animals to thrive, Gaia, this whole world, desiring thriving, and each person getting their unique perspective into life. Embracing your uniqueness is also really important to this. And the intention for the card is, my uniqueness is valuable to evolution. You are important to the evolution of life. Not because the weight of changing the world is on your shoulders, but because the vast unconditional love of life is always propelling you forward. You were born unique. You were born creative, valuable, and as you create, life is created. You are life in unique human form, and you're emanating desires into the field of life, and life is responding to you through time. Because as you thrive, life thrives, and that changes the future. Which, of course, brings us to the second Pleiadian card of expansion, future creating. Now, visually, this card is a 2D representation of the spiral and the 0-point center that expands out in two directions, but of course it expands out into more directions than that. But in our duality, the two directions provide us clarity from our linear perspective. In this instance, if we think about the past and the future as those two directions, and the center point being the present, we're always interacting with the past and the future in our now moment. They are all connected, even though we are only physically experiencing the present moment. And the booklet talks about, in the present, you are attracting the energy that can build an empowering and joyful future. A moment of peace attracts more peace in the future. But it also creates a release process as all of that which is no longer resonant comes up for healing. And that might be conscious or not. But a moment of joy can inspire, just like a moment of fear can inspire. And it may not feel good in the moment, but all authentic emotions have value. It's just a matter of what you do with it. And that's the future creating. Nurture yourself as you notice those negative emotions coming up, and use their data to guide you to embodying in your present moment and soothing yourself into more peace, even if it takes time. The intention for the card is, my future is forming in my present moments. And I like that it reminds us that your future is not formed because of a single present moment. It builds through time, and you have time to heal, refine, redirect yourself, choose anew. And of course, Ariane, the Lyran Council of Time, has been reminding us of this more than normal lately, to get your loving energy into the world. Don't let the disempowerment narratives overtake your focus, at least not for long. Use their data to refine and redirect your future, and that's what serves the evolution of life. You're not controlling it. You're allowing more love to flow into the earth experience through you. So in just a moment, we'll put both cards upright with some music for you to allow that written light language to support your shift through your higher self. And as you're observing the cards, which you can actually do with your eyes open or your eyes closed, just see what you notice, because you'll release and activate for your unique highest good. And if it's something that feels positive and good, that means you're amplifying. If it's something that feels negative or it's not as peaceful, that's just an indicator that you're releasing. So just see what you notice as your higher self is supporting your positive shifts into your unique and valuable future creation. And don't forget to like and subscribe, but especially leave a comment below of what you noticed and what future creation you would like to experience here on Earth. So take some nice, relaxing breaths and enjoy the written light language.